What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Critical Overlord here. We're going to be talking about a few different horror topics in this video here today. We'll be talking about Crystal Lake. We'll be talking about Terrifier 4. We'll be talking about Scream 7 a little bit, speculating on that, and also the Purge 6. So starting off here with Crystal Lake, we got some bombshell news over this past weekend announcing that we have our Jason Voorhees for Crystal Lake. This came to us from Deadline and a few other trades, but I'm just going to go over Deadline's report. It says a new Jason Voorhees has joined the Friday the 13th universe as Callum Vinson from Chucky Season 3 boards Peacock's prequel series Crystal Lake from A24. Brad Caleb Kane, we know, is serving as creator, writer, showrunner, and executive producer of the series. Now, in addition to Vincent, it says Nick Corleone, Joy Soprano, and Danielle Koch, and Phoenix Marnovic have joined the cast. Says Corleone will play Ralph, Joy will play Rita, and Koch will star as Claudette, and Parnovic will star as Barry. Now, notice those names. Remember a few months ago, if you've been following that community post I put up, a few months ago, I did tell you guys that they will be bringing back Ralph, Claudette, and Barry. So, it says here the character Barry Jackson appeared in the original Friday the 13th film as a camp counselor and famously Pamela's first victim. His girlfriend Claudette Hayes, also camp counselor, was Pamela's second victim. Ralph, known as Crazy Ralph, appeared in the first two films. He is a longtime Crystal Lake resident who drunkenly rambles about the curse of Crystal Lake. Potentially, if this is the same Ralph Coeur d'Alene plays, it could be revealed what he saw or knew that caused this lifelong trauma. It's worth noting that the above characters could differ from those portrayed in the prequel, and even if they are the same, their stories could evolve into something different. Now, I am really happy for the young gentleman who is going to be playing Jason Voorhees because he can wash away the travesty that ended up being Chucky Season 3. Now he's going to be known as Jason Voorhees, which is a much more iconic thing for you to have attached to you as a up-and-coming young actor. So hats off to him. I wish him the best of luck and cannot wait to see what he brings to the table as everyone's favorite mama's boy. Just to jump into the next topic here with the Purge 6. So the Purge creator confirmed to Bloody Disgusting that the 6th film script is ready. He said, I just finished the script. My producer has read multiple drafts, given me notes. We just handed it to Jason Blum, and I'm really happy with it. I hope they like it. I think it's cool and fun. We're hoping next year to start shooting, maybe the end of this year if timing works out. But now is with the powers that be, so we'll see what happens. People's favorite character might be coming back. I can say without naming who that is. A couple of people who could be, but someone's coming back who I love and I think the audience loves. Well, it's got to be Frank's character, right? It's got to be Frank's character. I don't know who else that would be. Then we create some real great female heroes in this one. There's some really amazing women. We've had some great women in the past, but real warrior women come forth here in a way that haven't really been explored on the Purge night. It's been really fun to write, and I'm writing with my wife, so I'm getting a nice female perspective, and that's been really fun. You know what? The Purge franchise, as fun as I had with the films during their earlier days, specifically those first 3 films, I don't really care to see any more Purge movies. Again, I will say what I say about everything. As long as it's well executed, of course, I'm going to come out here and praise it and eat it up. But for right now, I'm not too excited about this. Now, I am excited about this talk about giving us some amazing female women characters. I am excited about that. So if that can be marketed well enough, and maybe if the details to start coming out about it sound intriguing enough, I might be down to see how it is executed on screen. Might be a bit more excited for it, but I don't really care too much to see another Purge film. I know I've done some other update videos on the Purge 6 in the past. It seems like it's stuck in development hell, so hopefully it can get out of development hell, and maybe it doesn't. And if it doesn't, I know a lot of us are not going to lose sleep over it because we thought that the Purge should have ended a long time ago. That TV show had a lot of potential, but unfortunately, I guess it was getting poor ratings, so it got the plug pulled on it. Now, let's talk about Terrifier 4. Damian Leone revealed over on Twitter that Terrifier 4 will be Terrifier 2 on steroids in terms of carnage. All I can say to that is this: as long as you are not losing the quality writing that I am seeing with these characters that we're able to connect with and actually care about, as long as you don't abandon characters I can root for, characters that are likable, characters that are more than just here for the body count, keep that alive, I won't have much complaints. Terrifier 2 and 3 do a great job at doing what that first one did while still giving you more character work. And that's what works so well for 2 and 3 as opposed to that original film, in my opinion, which is why I prefer those two over the original. The original is still a lot of fun, but I much prefer the character work. I don't want to see that lost just for the sake of giving us these long sequences of body horror and brutality and just gore for the sake of gore and just nasty things that make us wince and cringe, but it's all attached to characters we don't care about. I don't want to see just that. Keep the character work up. You've been doing a great job when it comes to Terrifier 2 and 3. Do not lose that when it comes to Terrifier 4. And of course, do not give us an origin for Art the Clown that is insulting to the character and cheapens the mystique, because Art is very menacing right now. Now let's talk about Scream 7 just to speculate and end this video on a high note. With Scream 7, I think that the surprise return is going to be Timothy Olyphant. I think I've talked about this in the past, but the reason I think that is because Mickey was arguably the best when it came to screwing with Sidney's psyche. Roman was able to feed on the damage that Mickey caused. I think that's a fair assessment. Allowing Sidney to think that it was Derek, only to then reveal that he played on her trauma masterfully, if I might add. That was just some of the most diabolical work from a Ghostface. Scream 7 bringing back dead killers and making Sidney doubt what's real should include Mickey, since Mickey is again arguably the one who caused her to go into the seclusion that we see her in Scream 3. He really toyed with her trust issues and the trauma of what went down with Billy Loomis in that original film, only to then pull the rug out from under her and make her look crazy. Mickey played her quite well. Mickey, if you're going to be toying with the psyche of Sidney Prescott, with Stu Macher, Roman Bridger, you gotta include Mickey in that. I think that's fair. Out of all the other ghost faces, I don't think it should be Jill or anybody else that we would probably much prefer. I think it should be Mickey. Mickey really screwed with Sidney's head. It's prevalent in that third movie based on how she's behaving. That's all Mickey's doing as far as I'm concerned. Now, obviously, other people contributed to that, but Mickey infiltrated that friend group and just planted these seeds of doubt in her mind so well to then betray her at the end of the film, playing her like a fiddle. You guys let me know what you think about all this down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, of course, make sure you subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you can never miss a video. In the description, I have links to all of my social media accounts. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can message me there to let me know if there are any movies, news, or reviews you'd like me to cover in the future. And with all that in mind, guys, I will see you in the next video.